Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the five. And for the Spurs, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point, physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Pass to Paul. Drops in the layup for two.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Lillard outside. Wembanyama against Lopez. Jackson, pass to Lillard. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Portland. Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. San Antonio with a rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Middleton. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Chalk up 2 there.
That is tough, watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Here's Paul after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Vassell. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 4. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And this break in action gives us a chance to see which teams are getting it done from distance. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Bucks second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Pass to Paul. Here's Barnes. Here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Middleton passes to Lillard. Takes the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
That free throw, no good.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
He hits the second from the line. Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, BA. But, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Paul. San Antonio again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 4. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Paul. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Barnes. Back to Paul. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Rebound by San Antonio.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Lopez with it. Yet to see a basket. Middleton outside. Lopez, the screen on Vassell. 3-pointer is up. Middleton drops in the 3.
How about Middleton saying, you take that, I got some payback for you right here.
Pass to Castle. From the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Paul for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's Middleton on the wing. Lopez, the screen on Vassell. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Paul. Vassell outside. Five to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Jackson. Vassell finds Wembanyama. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Lillard. Jackson, the pass to Lillard. The shot off that time.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
That evens the score. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.